Hello, Medicare Advantage risk adjustment operators, innovators, and learners. Welcome to another learning series of the Hughes Academy of Risk Adjustment Made Easy, the Medicare Advantage kind. I am your host tutor, Dr. Prince Bewa. As if today is your first time, we want to say thank you. If you have been with us, learning with us, we also want to say thank you. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe so that we can get to a wider reach. Last week, we started looking into the memo that CMS released 2 weeks ago regarding the overpayment run of payment year 2018. And we looked at the HPMS memo, digging deeper into the memo to understand why you should care about it and how, as a health plan or even as a provider, understanding the memo and leveraging that into your risk adjustment processes. This week, we are looking at some of the reference memos that are in this memo that CMS references, and today we'll take our very first one. The first reference memo that we see here in the HPMS memo before was the April 15th, 2022 HPMS memo. That is a reminder of existing obligation to submit accurate risk adjustment data. Today, we will be taking time to look at this memo, the content of it from a very summarized perspective that you can also leverage as you understand your obligations to get data through for the rerun that has a deadline by the end of this month. The April 15, 2022 memo content have been summarized here. And one of the key things that you will see here is accurate data submission. Medicare Advantage organization must submit accurate risk adjustment data as required by the CFR 42 and Section 422.310. This includes ensuring that diagnosis codes are properly documented in patients' medical records. In addition, there are consequences for misrepresentation. Misrepresentation, the accuracy of diagnosis codes can lead to federal civil action and or criminal persecution. And these are the summarized content from this memo. And compliance programs. Also, Medicare Advantage organizations must have effective compliance programs to prevent, detect, and correct fraud, waste, and abuse in data submission. Moreover, overpayment reporting and return. Overpayments must be reported and returned within 60 days of identification. Incorrect diagnosis data must be deleted regardless of when the error was found. And this is where the memo for payment year 2018 is crucial because the deadline, September 30th, 2024, is for submitting overpayment deletes. So if you recognize some diagnosis that you get paid on and therefore needs to be deleted, that pertains to payment year 2018, which means 2017 date of service, you are obligated as a health plan to delete those diagnoses by the deadline so that CMS can rerun the model run process. And there's close period deletes and auditable estimates. So CMS will periodically rerun risk score, which is what the memo actually talk about for payment year 2018 for this time, and adjust payments based on the close period deletes and auditable estimates submitted after the deadline. So CMS is referencing these memos in the memo that CMS released this month, trying to really inform health plans and the providers that they contract with to make sure that all this data is cleared up to receive fair, accurate, complete, and timely payments. And finally, continued compliance that Medicare Advantage organizations should continue to correct and submit accurate data, even after deadlines in accordance to their obligation. This reference memo is being re-emphasized for health plans to do their obligation in submitting and correcting diagnoses that they may have received inaccurate payments on. And that is the summaries of the content of the first memo that CMS references in the memo that was released 2 weeks ago. If you want more information, I will encourage you to visit our website at www.thehealsacademy.com. If you have not signed up to be on our email list, this is a great opportunity for you. If you go to thehealsacademy.com/risk adjustment, you can get to our page here, scroll down and input your email and your name, and you will get access to our signature gift, From Chaos to Clarity, the essential comparison cheat sheet on Medicare Advantage risk adjustment data sources. And you can download your free copy, and also you become part of our email list that you don't miss anything from us. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you the same time next week as we look at the other reference memo. Thank you, and bye for now.